Mama Bat, well, hello, darling. How are you? Lovely to see you, darling. My goodness, how is everyone today? I am dreadfully late, I must say. I do apologize. My goodness, it has been quite the day here. Heavens to Betsy. All right. There we go. Now TikTok is running as well. All right, Hard Mama Bat, tell me all about it. How was your day, darling? What on earth have you been up to? The artiste formerly known as Emily. Hello, beautiful darling. You got all of your rent sorted out. Wonderful, wonderful. That is a delight. That is certainly one of the things that we must do in the House of Nightshade as well. Ah, yes, now I can see it here. Wonderful. Well, doesn't TikTok look a sight? Oh, heavens, that is delightful. My goodness, look at all of that. Fantastic. All right then, darlings. Don't forget to like, share, tap the screen, do all of the things. All right, everyone. Well, before we get started, I know that TikTok, you can only see one of the little candles behind me. However, Twitch, you can certainly see all of the floating candles that have been added to the House of Nightshade in the West Wing Library. So, I shall take my magic wand and... ha-ha! And now I turn them back on. Ah, what a delight! All right, then. It looks like we're just welcoming in a few more people. Doesn't that look fabulous? Why, thank you. Amber, hello, darling. Oh, 29 of you on TikTok this evening. Thank you so very much for being here. I do apologize once again for being so dreadfully tardy. My goodness. Now, you just did a 3-stream. Oh, that is fantastic. Wonderful. Congratulations and thank you. All right. Let me take a listen here to the monitor. Wonderful. Oh, that sounds just delightful. You love the candles and the ambiance. Oh, wonderful. I love it too. My goodness. We have experienced quite a bit of new construction in the grotto, haven't we, over the past several weeks? Even the past several days, my goodness, it has been quite a dreadfully difficult time. Well, hello, beautiful Jody, thank you so much. Ah, Scream Queen is here. Hello, love. All right, yes, that is the other thing. We are on the road to 10,000 followers on TikTok. What a delight. So make sure to share the live stream if you are here for the first time. Hello, good evening. My name is Siren. Every other night of the week and on Thursday evenings, I moonlight as the Lady Scarlett Nightshade, reading you spooky stories in which you participate as an active voter for all of the twists and turns of every tale. And I do believe you are going to adore tonight's tale of terror, mystery, and intrigue. I certainly hope that you'll enjoy it, because you are, of course, the ones who are voting for everything, including character development tonight. Isn't that a delight? Just a little bit of a change tonight, you know. Usually I'm the one who presents all of the characters to you and reads all of the different voices and does all of the voiceover. However, tonight, we're doing something slightly different. And so, the way that it will go is I shall introduce the story, and then you all will vote in the chat and give me suggestions about how to develop the characters as we go along in the story. Does that sound like fun? If that does sound like a good time, then please do put some emojis in the chat. read, of course, because we are in the library tonight, of course. My goodness, I'm looking at all of the people who are in the chat tonight. Thank you so very much for being here, both on Twitch and on TikTok. Fabulous. I certainly do love a full house. Crystal Bell, hello, beautiful. You're only on for a bit. Ah, all right then. All right, I see that everyone is ready to begin our story. And since there are so many of you who may not be able to stay for as long as you had hoped, let us begin, shall we? Let's begin as expediently as possible. Right then. So, tonight is a tale of mystery and intrigue, and you all who are in the chats are members of a paranormal investigation society. Righto. Here we are. Our tale tonight takes place in the shadowy corners of Silvergate City, where the veil between the mundane and the mystical is the thinnest. There exists a team dedicated to exploring the unexplorable. This team, known as Silvergate Paranormal, is led by Alex Reed, a figure of courage and insight into the supernatural, reminiscent of the charismatic Zach Bagans. With a diverse group of specialists, each with their own unique talents and insights, the team tackles cases that defy conventional logic. Their latest challenge emerges with the groundbreaking virtual reality project Nexus Void at the center of a sinister mystery. The project's lead developer has vanished, and rumors swirl of a digital realm so powerful it can alter the fabric of reality. As the lines between the digital domain and the supernatural forces blur, Silvergate Paranormal must investigate a web of ancient mysteries and cutting-edge technology to uncover the truth. Are we ready? Now, I'm going to need your help, chats. Going to need all of your help. Thank you so very much for gifting and following and doing all of the things. I see that everyone's ready. Yes. Let's shape the specialists of Silvergate Paranormal together. Your insights will breathe life into the team, defining their expertise and guiding us through the Nexus Void. All right, so for our first character, I need some information about a tech prodigy. Who is our tech genius and what is their unique edge? Are they a cybernetic expert? Do they appreciate AI technology, hacking, VR, or something entirely different? Please share some views with me. Share some information. Used to watch Ghost Adventures with your 17-year-old when she was about 6. Oh, yes. I know what a blast from the past, yes, our Alex Reed is. All right, so an expert in IT. I like that. I quite like that. Let's see. An expert in IT. And now, are they hacking an IT expert? Wonderful. All right, hacking, J Downtown, hello. Welcome to the stream. All right then. So we have our hacking and IT expert. Wonderful. All right then. Mystic Authority is our next character, and a link to the arcane. What form does their knowledge take? Are they a keeper of ancient lore? A psychic with unparalleled insight? Or are they a practitioner of powerful rituals? What do you think? Or perhaps maybe they should be a tarot card reader? Something of the supernatural type. Does she have phenomenal cosmic powers and an itty-bitty living space? Perhaps? What do you think? The new streaming format on TikTok is quite a challenge. A practitioner of powerful rituals could come in handy. Aha! A practitioner of rituals, I like that. Any other details that we should put? Hello, Gloria. How are you? Everyone, please keep tapping the screen. Please like and share Rituals and Tarot. J Downtown 85 says, wonderful. And welcome to Twitch, J Downtown 85. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Perhaps she reads tarot on the side. Yes, I do think that that's what we're going to do. All right then, reads tarot cards on the side. All right. Keep those flanges going, yes. What's going on here? Well, hello. Much a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Every other night of the week, my name is Siren, and I come on and I sing and I play, multi-instrumentalist, singer, voiceover artist, and that is what we do every Thursday evening. I moonlight for you as the Lady Scarlett Nightshade, reading you spooky stories, and we are playing Choose Your Own Adventure games tonight. And it is quite fun, I must say. All right, here we go. Alex Reed gathers the newly defined members of Silvergate Paranormal in the command center, a room lit by the soft glow of computer screens and the flicker of candles that hint at the mystical nature of their work. Team, tonight we're not just up against the unknown, we're setting out to define it. With our IT and hacking expert who can breach any digital fortress, and our ritual practitioner who can tap into the ancient powers through her tarot cards, we're uniquely equipped to handle whatever Nexus Void throws at us. The team nods, each member feeling the weight of their responsibilities. The room buzzes with a mix of electronic and supernatural energy, perfectly symbolizing the fusion of their skills. The disappearance of Casey Rowan and the mysteries of Nexus Void could be the key to understanding not just a missing persons case, but a potential shift in the very fabric of reality. So, where do we start? Do we dive into the digital depths where technology and mystery meet? Or do we explore the shadowy underbelly of Silvergate City to see what secrets it hides? All right, everyone, here's how our choices work tonight. If you would like choice 1, put red emojis in the chat. If you would like choice 2, green emojis in the chat. Are we ready? Thank you for following. All right, choice 1, explore the city. Venture into the hidden depths of Silvergate City, where ancient secrets and supernatural forces may provide clues or allies. Or number 2, do we investigate Rowan's office? Infiltrate the high-tech environment of Rowan's last known location, using the technology skills to unlock digital doors and unearth secrets. What are we going to do? Oh my goodness, so far the Greens have it. Choice number 2. It looks like we're going to try and hack into the systems in the offices, Ah, good night, Crystal. Number 2. All right, it looks like the Greens have it. My goodness. Well, it looks like we're going to stick around and investigate the scene of the crime, the last time that Mr. Rowan was missing. All right, it looks like we're going to go with the tech prodigy. Alex Reed looks over his assembled team, that's all of you, and his eyes pausing on the tech prodigy, a spark of determination in his gaze. He knows they are about to breach one of the most advanced technological fortresses in Silvergate City. All right, team, it's time to see what secrets Rowan's offices hold for us. With the tech expertise we have, I'm confident we can penetrate even the most sophisticated security measures. Let's get to the heart of this mystery. The team gears up, their equipment reflecting the blend of tech and arcane. They approach the sleek, towering building that houses the last known whereabouts of Casey Rowan. The exterior is a display of flashing lights and reflective glass, a fortress of modernity and mystery. The tech prodigy then says to the team, "Give me a few minutes here. The security is top-notch, but not impenetrable. I'm bypassing their main firewall now." As the tech prodigy works, tapping rapidly at a portable device, the screen flickers and a green light indicates access granted. The doors hiss softly as they slide open, revealing a dimly lit interior filled with the hum of running servers and blinking lights and data towers. Alex, leading the way, motions to the team to follow, his voice low but clear. "Keep your eyes peeled and your senses sharp. Whatever took Rowan might still be here." The team moves through the corridors, their footsteps echoing softly. They reach Rowan's personal lab, where the air feels charged, a palpable tension hinting at unseen dangers. And now our mystic, feeling a shift in the atmosphere, draws a tarot card from her side pouch, whispering an incantation. "Guide us through shadows, reveal the hidden." She flips the card. The tower. An ominous sign, but one that confirms they are on the right path. Suddenly, the lab's lights flicker, and the screens come to life, displaying fragmented data and cryptic codes that seem to hint at the Nexus Void's capabilities and its potential dangers. Alex, examining a series of notes left haphazardly on Rowan's desk, finds a scribbled diary entry. "They're watching me. I know it. Nexus Void isn't just a project. It's alive somehow. It's changing things. It's changing me." The revelation sends a shiver down everyone's spine. This is bigger than we thought. Rowan is onto something alive within the Nexus Void. We need to figure out what he discovered and why it scared him so much. As they delve deeper into the lab's secrets, the team must decide their next course of action. All right, chats, are we ready to make another choice? Red emojis for examine the Nexus Void interface, using the lab's equipment to access Nexus Void directly, risking exposure to whatever altered Rowan's perception of reality. Green emojis for number 2. Search for physical clues. Are we going to continue investigating the lab for more tangible evidence of Rowan's research and its effects, avoiding direct interaction with the Nexus Void for now? All right, so red emojis, are we going to launch headlong into Nexus Void? Or green emojis, are we going to stick around and look for more clues? What do you think we shall do? Ah, so far I see red emojis. Aha, indeed. I wonder what the next twist and turn shall bring. Well, whilst we're waiting for all the votes to come in, I am very honored, pleased, and excited and flattered to announce that obviously, quite obviously, we've qualified for streaming, enhanced streaming capabilities on TikTok. And so we're going to continue doing that. Tomorrow night, Siren returns for music night. Oh my goodness. All right, I see reds, and 2 votes for green. My goodness. Well, that's quite curious, isn't it? Let's see. Shall we get any more? All right, everyone. I need you to flood the chat, positively flood the chat with your choice. Reds or greens, I can't decide. Oh my goodness, I see all the red emojis coming in now. Ah, I see another vote for green. Reds. Green. More greens. Oh goodness. This one is a tough choice, isn't it? So, again, if you're just joining us, welcome, hello. We're doing a choose-your-own-adventure story tonight. All right, it looks like the... my goodness, all right, it looks like the greens have it. My goodness, I thought you all were more intrepid. All right. Searching for physical clues then. Continuing to investigate the lab for more tangible evidence of Rowan's research and its effects. All right, here we go. Choosing to focus on the physical clues within Rowan's lab, the team carefully navigates the cluttered space, avoiding the temptation of the glowing interfaces that promise a quicker, albeit riskier, path to answers. Alex Reed motions to the team to split up, each member examining different sections of the lab. The walls are lined with whiteboards covered in scribbles of code, diagrams of brainwaves, and notes on quantum computing. The tech prodigy, sitting through a pile of hard drives and USB sticks, finds one particularly encrypted device marked with a biohazard symbol, unusual for digital storage. Found something odd here. This drive's got heavy encryption, and it's labeled like it's toxic. I'll need some time to crack this one open without triggering a wipe. Meanwhile, Mystic feels a cold draft as she nears a secluded corner of the lab. A hidden vent? No. A loose panel in the wall. Behind it, she discovers a series of old, leather-bound journals that seem wildly out of place among the high-tech equipment. These look like the Rowan's personal journals, and they're much older than everything else here. She reads aloud, her voice echoing softly in the sterile room. The void is calling to me, not just through the screen, but in dreams. It speaks in a language I feel I once knew. I fear what it might want from me. As Alex gathers the team back together to share their findings, the air in the lab grows heavier. A sense of unseen presence almost palpable. It seems like Rowan was dealing with forces he didn't fully understand, possibly intertwining the digital with the metaphysical. This drive might contain the data we need, and these journals, they could help us decode his experiences and his fears. He looks up at the team, determination lining his features. We've got two paths forward. Crack the encryption on this drive to see what Rowan was protecting so fiercely, or use the journals to dive deeper into the metaphysical side. Perhaps even performing a ritual to contact whatever was communicating with Rowan. So, chat, time for the next choice. Here we go. Choice 1, we crack the code on the encrypted hard drive. Or, choice 2, we perform a ritual with the journals that the mystic found in the wall. Which one shall we choose? So, red emojis, we're going to try and crack the drive. Green emojis, we perform a ritual. What shall it be? You tell me. And I'm looking at the chat to find out. My goodness, it was quite warm in the desert today. It even reached down into the grotto, which is usually quite cool, I must say, but tonight, my goodness, it reached 88 degrees Fahrenheit. Summer is fast approaching, much to my dismay. 65 in Utah, oh goodness. All right, I see lots and lots of green emojis coming through. All right, everyone. Good evening, milady. Well, good evening, Mel's. How are you tonight, darling? Wonderful to see you again. Though I must say, slightly bare bones tonight. We gained access to TikTok's live streaming features, and so we're taking advantage of that tonight. Giving it a good old college try, as it were. 2 again. Choice number 2, one more time. My goodness, darlings. Quite the adventurous bunch. You got a sunburn on your shoulder. Oh no, darling, I'm so sorry to hear it. Oh, that can be so painful. One of the many reasons I am so very grateful to be down in the grotto in the West Wing Library. Also, if you haven't seen them, if you're new to the chat, hello, welcome. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Let me show you my magic candles again. I do love them so. You turn them on with the magic wand, isn't that just a delight? My goodness. Right then. The music is louder than I. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. How's that? Well, hello, Diane Buchanan. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. All right. I've turned the music down now. Let me know if that's any better. Jody, thank you as well. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Alice in Wonderland, hello. All right. Much better. All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you for letting me know. I do appreciate it. That may be contributing to why we only have 9 viewers on TikTok tonight. Oh, I hear it. Yes. Let's improve it even further. There we go. That seems much more balanced now. Do you agree? All right. So it seems that I need to give the choices one more time. So, all right. Here's what we've done. Opting to delve into the metaphysical. The team prepares for a ritual using the clues and instructions scattered throughout Rowan's journals. The Mystic Authority takes the lead, her experience with the arcane making her the best fit for this delicate task. Everyone, we need to form a circle. So, everyone, form a circle by putting some hand emojis. Everyone, form a circle and join hands in the chat. Put up some hand emojis of all kinds. The ritual should allow us to tap into the same energies that he encountered. This could be our direct line to whatever truths he was grappling with. The team, that's all of you now, forms a circle in the cleared area of the lab. Each member holding a candle as instructed in the journals. And so, we've joined hands and now candles. We need to see lights and candles in the chats. The mystic begins to chant in a rhythmic tone, her voice steady, but filled with power that seems to resonate with the hidden forces within the room. As the candles flicker, the air in the lab grows thick, the boundary between the physical and the metaphysical blurring. The screens round the lab flicker simultaneously, static filling the air as if responding to the ritual. My goodness, this gets more exciting by the minute, doesn't it? Heavens! So enchanted. Yes, aren't they, though? Spirits of the void, voices once silenced, come forth through the shadows of data and dreams. The temperature drops suddenly, and a low hum begins to resonate throughout the room. The team members glance at each other, each feeling a mix of apprehension and anticipation. The ritual seems to be working, but what shall they uncover? Suddenly, the static coalesces on the main screen, forming into a vague silhouette. It's not clear, but it definitely appears sentient, its presence undeniable in the room. Alex says, "We seek answers about Nexus Void and Casey Rowan. What happened to him? What is Nexus Void truly capable of?" The silhouette flickers, its form wavering as if struggling to maintain a presence in this realm. A distorted voice emerges from the speakers, echoing around the lab. Nexus Void, not created, discovered. It's bridges, not just data. Souls. Rowan, too close. Saw too much. Now part of the void. The revelation sends chills down everyone's spine. Nexus Void was more than a technological breakthrough. It was a portal, a gateway that connected far more than just data. Can we help him? Is there a way to bring him back? Said the mystic. His silhouette shudders, its form starting to dissipate. Too late for him. Close the void, or more to follow. As the image fades and the screens return to normal, the room feels suddenly empty. The only evidence of the encounter being the cold still lingering in the air, and the team's rapid breathing. My goodness. Well, team, we have our answers. And a warning. We need to act. Nexus Void is a threat not just to the digital world, but to our very souls. All right, everyone. Time to make another choice. Are we ready? Choice 1. red emojis, close the Nexus Void. Or green emojis for number 2, investigate further. So, number 1, if you want choice 1, put red emojis of any kind in the chat. The team must find a way to shut down Nexus Void using a combination of their technical and mystical skills to seal the breach before more souls are lost. Or green emojis number 2. Despite the risks, part of the team wants to explore Nexus Void further, hoping to understand its capabilities fully and find a way to use the powerful responsibly. Oh my goodness, more green emojis! My goodness! It doesn't seem that any of you want to actually go. My goodness. Oh, green, green, green. Well, the greens have it, don't they? All right, everyone. Keep tapping the screen. I do apologize one more time for being so dreadfully tardy this evening. It was quite the experience putting all of this together, and believe it or not, as the renovations on the Siren Grotto on the Queen's throne room were finished, we've received the notification that TikTok has given us the eligibility now to take full advantage of the streaming capabilities. And so, we started working on that, and then, here we are, 2 entire hours late. And, of course, I'm going to be signing off much sooner than normal as well, because, of course, I'm running behind now by 2 hours at least. And I simply must run an errand before the service station closes. All right. All good? All right. Well, thank you. What do we think so far? What do we think so far? I don't know that I'm the biggest fan of just having everything from perhaps the chest up. I would much prefer being able to display the entire outfit as opposed to just creating a bust of myself, Not only that, but my eyes and my hat are obscured on TikTok by whatever nonsense is going on over our heads. All right. It all looks incredible. Oh, darling, thank you. And we are, of course, still on the road to 10K. It's all good. It's so exciting. It is so exciting. It's a delight. And an honor. It's a little odd, but you're used to the usual way, so take it with a grain of salt. Ah, yes. Well, we certainly are going to continue to improve upon things as we go on here. Though, I will say, I am having lots of fun. Also, I must tell you, I do feel slightly rushed. Who knows? Who knows what next week shall bring? Who knows what will be in store for tomorrow when the captain does her full show with backing tracks and music and singing and screaming and all of the delightful things. Let's see how that one turns out as well, shall we? In the meantime, our choice has generated. Choosing to investigate Nexus Void further, the team decides that understanding its full capabilities and potentially harnessing its power for good could prevent future catastrophes and perhaps even offer a way to rescue others who might be trapped, like Rowan. Alex, steeling himself for the challenge ahead, addresses the team with a resolute tone. We know the risks, but the potential to save lives and learn from this technology compels us to dig deeper. Let's prepare to enter Nexus Void itself. We'll need to be at our best, technically and spiritually. The team gears up with specialized equipment designed to interface with both digital and the metaphysical elements of the Nexus Void. The tech prodigy sets up a secure connection to the Nexus, while the mystic authority prepares protective charms and rituals to safeguard their souls. All right, I've established a stable link. The virtual environment is ready. Once we're in, I'll keep an eye on our physical vitals and spiritual essences. If anything looks off, I'll pull us right out. And I've laid down wards and set up a spiritual beacon. We'll be tethered to our reality, but remember, the deeper we go, the harder it'll be to maintain these protections. With a nod from Alex, the team dons their VR headsets. All right, everyone, it sounds like we need some sunglasses and headsets in the chats. Find some glasses and headsets. Stepping into the Nexus Void. We certainly need them. That's the equipment that we need to step into Nexus Void. So please produce them. Lonnie, oh darling, a pleasure to make your acquaintance once more. Good morrow to you, darling. How are you faring? Ah, my goodness, I see the headsets and I see the sunglasses. All the equipment coming. I wish there were some that there was some kind of Ghostbuster emojis. Wouldn't that be fun? All right. So, the transition is disorienting. The landscape of the Nexus swirling with streams of data and pulsating energy that feels alive, almost conscious. Inside the Nexus, the team investigates through a labyrinthine network of data streams and digital constructs that are bizarrely infused with mythical symbols and echoes of human consciousness. This place, it's nothing like I've ever seen. It's both code and spirit. Every byte seems infused with life. As they delve deeper, they encounter digital representations of human souls. Some confused and lost, others frightened and hiding. The team realizes that these are the people who ventured too close to the Nexus and got absorbed. We're here to help. Can you tell us how to stabilize this place? To prevent it from drawing in more souls? The digital soul, a young woman, flickers before stabilizing enough to respond. The core... it was never meant to be opened so wide. There's a lock, a failsafe deep within. Seal it, and the flow stops. But be wary, the system will defend itself. Armed with this new knowledge, the team presses on towards the core of Nexus Void, each step bringing them closer to potential salvation or peril. Let's find the failsafe and lock it down. We've got lives to save here, and maybe, just maybe, we can turn this from a curse into a blessing. All right, everyone, time to make a decision again. My goodness. Here we go. I'm doing quite all right, darling. Quite all right. All right, time to make a decision on the story. Here we go. Red emojis. Seal the failsafe. Focus all efforts on finding and sealing the core's failsafe, attempting to shut down the harmful effects of the Nexus Void permanently. Or, number 2, green emojis. Harness the power. Attempt to not only seal the core, but also direct Nexus Void's capabilities for positive uses, ensuring that its power can be controlled and used for the benefit of humanity. Which shall we choose? Are we going to, number 1, red emojis, seal it off, red emojis, stop. Or green emojis, harnessing the power of the core. right, I'm seeing greens. I'm seeing greens so far in the chats. Ah, yes, I am. All right. I see that chat being positively flooded with green emojis. My goodness. Darlings. All right, well. Looks like we're going to do number 2. Green. The green choice. All right. Whilst we're waiting, how has everyone else's week been? I've blabbered and blabbed on and on about my own, but I must know, how is everyone faring this week? I do believe it is, the final week of Mercury retrograde, I certainly hope? Or do we have a couple more ahead of us? Not quite sure. The Greens have it, yes they do. I'm just looking at all of the chats. All right, it's been a trying week, trying to catch up on sleep from having my son home from spring break. Ah, yes, darling, you have had quite the week then. It must be very nice to have him home, though, for a while. Just waiting, just waiting. True it was, good. Good, darling. All right, the last day is the 25th. My goodness, we have quite a few more days of it then. Your week wasn't too bad. Good, Diane. Glad to hear it. It's a relief to know that someone's having a nice week after all. Wearing your retrograde T-twin service on the 26th. Ah, yes, excellent. Because you are, in fact, a Mercury retrograde survivor. And all you got was that lousy T-shirt. For all your efforts, huh? Yeet the water. Ah, darling. Thank you. Cheers, everyone. There we are. Thank you for redeeming water. All right, here we go. We've chosen choice number 2. Libra is your zodiac sign and certainly feel the effects of the retrograde. Oh, darling, yes. My goodness, well, did you know that Siren was actually born at the beginning of a Mercury retrograde? Right on the very first day that it went retrograde after its stationary period. Isn't that something? So, of course, every time it starts, she feels it in the worst way possible. Takes it very hard indeed. Your boss will love the shirt. Haha. Good, good. Encourage your boss to get one as well. Everyone who's a Mercury retrograde survivor deserves to have something in recognition of their efforts, after all. Righto. Opting to harness the transformative power of Nexus Void for positive use, the team, that's all of you, led by Alex Reed, delves deeper into the digital arcane labyrinth. Their mission now is not only to seal the core's failsafe, but also to modify the system, channeling its capabilities into a force for good. Alex said to the team, "This is it. If we do this right, we're not just closing a dangerous chapter. We're opening a whole new realm of possibilities. Let's make sure Nexus Void serves humanity, doesn't endanger it." With the tech prodigy navigating the complex digital infrastructure and the Mystic Authority reinforcing their spiritual protections, they approach the heart of Nexus Void. The core pulses with an intense light, threads of data and energy intertwining like the very fabric of existence. The prodigy said, "I've got access to the failsafe, but the system's defenses are kicking in. This won't be easy." And the mystic said, "Shadows and light, data and spirit bind these forces, guide our intent. Shadows and light, data and spirit bind the forces, guide our intent," and continued chanting this missive. Surrounded by digital manifestations of the system's defenses, algorithms made visual, resembling guardian creatures, they work tirelessly to implement their solution. The tech prodigy rewrites code furiously, while the Mystic Authority anchors their efforts in reality, ensuring they remain tethered to the physical world. As Alex inputs the final command, the core stabilizes. Its erratic pulsing slowing to a gentle, rhythmic glow. The chaotic energy that once threatened to spill out into the world is now a controlled stream, its potential for harm transformed into a tool for healing, learning, and connecting. We've done it, team. Nexus Void is no longer a void, but a bridge between worlds, between science and the supernatural. The team removes their headsets, returning to the lab, the once ominous screens now displaying serene landscapes, proof of the Nexus's newfound harmony. The prodigy said, "Look at this. Reports coming in already. The Nexus is stabilizing. It's actually reversing some of the previous damage. People are waking up, coming back to themselves. And the spiritual disturbances across the city are calming. We're not just sealing a breach here. We've healed a wound in the world." As they gather their gear, ready to head back to the headquarters, Alex looks quite all around at the team, pride evident in his eyes. What we've achieved today will be remembered as a turning point. Silvergate Paranormal didn't just solve the case. We opened a new frontier. Together, we've shown that with the right blend of courage, knowledge, and unity, even the greatest of challenges can be transformed into opportunities. The story of Silvergate Paranormal and the Nexus Void becomes a beacon of hope and innovation, a testament to the power of human ingenuity and spirit. As news of their success spreads, Alex and his team are already looking to the horizon, ready for whatever mystery comes next. Perhaps a television opportunity in the future. Thus, this concludes the adventure of Silvergate Paranormal. Ha ha! Wonderful, a delight, an absolute delight. Retirement gift? Oh, that sounds wonderful. Ha ha! Audible hopes you have enjoyed this program. Right then. Oh, darlings, that was a delight. So much fun. What did you think of my horrible, horrible Zach Bagans? That was a very exciting story. Thank you, darling. Well, thank you for being here, and thank you for helping to craft it. After all, they're your twists and turns, right down to the very characters. Ah, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so very much. Well, hello. Audible should hire me. They certainly should. Don't we know we're working on it? Since Audible is now an Amazon product, there's actually quite a few opportunities to narrate audiobooks through Amazon. Might actually look at that. You're welcome. True. All right, my darlings. Is there anything else at all that I could do? I do think we're going to end early. This was quite the little test of the new formatting, wasn't it? I've got the voice for audiobooks. Thank you, darling. Do you know that is part of what I do? In addition to coming up with all of these little characters and things on here, on live streams for you. Bat Bry. Thank you so very much for being here, darling. Good night, my lady. Mills, a pleasure, an absolute pleasure, and the honor was all mine. All right, my loves. Thank you so very much for being here tonight. I do appreciate all of you taking the time out to at least take a look at what we've done so far here with this brand new format surrounding me. We have to think of a way to get all of this nonsense and poppycock off of my head. But we shall figure it out presently. Well, Siren shall see you tomorrow. On the morrow, we are still in fact shooting for that 7:30 Pacific Standard Time for concert night, the big show with backing tracks, instruments, and all of the things that go along with it, in the throne room. And of course, how do we end every stream? To efficiency, enterprise, and ingenuity. And as always, I wish you all pleasant nightmares. And now we can turn off the candles. Good night, all.